Duelists, the time has come. The KC Cup is at a close. If you did not participate in the Stage 2 portion, then you truly missed out on an epic time for epic duels. When people often say that the game of Yu-Gi-Oh is broken, the game of Yu-Gi-Oh is not fair, and the game of Yu-Gi-Oh is not fun, they are not referring to these times. They are talking about the age of cheese and the visits they've had to Animal Planet. But unlike that desolate world of creatures starving for victory, the KC Cup is where the true duelists come out and show their grit to determine once and for all who shall truly be crowned as King of Games. I am YTDan, one of you, a dank duelist, here to tell you a tale that will ignite your dueling spirit and make you believe in the heart of the cards yet again. This tale begins with a personal story. You see, as a duelist, I've grown very much over the past year of 2017. Coming to this new year, I've made a full transformation as not only a duelist, but as a full-time Yu-Gi-Tuber, which feels weird to say out loud, yet here I am. But as a Yu-Gi-Tuber, I feel that it was my responsibility to step it up just a little. And for the first time ever, I decided to put maximum effort into the Kaiba Cup. I figured I could never truly try, because regardless of me being victorious or not, if things ever escalated beyond the mobile app, there was no means of participation for me. I mean, working full time, I just didn't have the access or the time to make such events like Worlds, Nationals, etc. as things move on. So I took a passive, more casual interest in things like the KC Cup to collect gems and other goodies. However, for the first time ever in my Duel Links career, for the first time ever in my Yu-Gi-Oh career, the stage is set for your boy to take things to the next level. And although I did have a vacation planned for the week of the KC Cup, I did have time to participate. And for the small time that I did participate in the tournament, I feel that I did well. As predicted, the battlefield was full of Cyber Angels, Saphira Dragons, Gladiator Beasts, and Hazy Monsters. Missing out on the first day may have not have been so bad, but if I hadn't lost all my DP and went back to zero, things could have possibly been different. But after the vacation was over, I rushed home, ready and eager for battle. The only thing that was on my mind while I was on that plane was the anticipation for the epic battles that were ahead. Would I face down an army of Cyber Angels? Would it be a brand new deck that I've never seen before? Or would it be possibly a field of Hazy Beasts? Who knows what secrets and mysteries the Kaiba Cup held? And I remained on edge with anticipation. When we touched down, the only thing I could do was poll my audience. The reports were grim. Nothing but Cyber Angels in Animal Planet. And one day late and $1 short, I arrived to the Stage 2 as planned with my Hazy Beast. As I showed you before in a previous video, I planned to bring forth a Hazy deck that was turbo. Based on defeating the opponent in the first or second turn, this deck was poised for victory, fast wins in the Kaiba Cup. But because I missed out on the very first day, it would seem that the Hazy Turbo had become infectious, and the market had become oversaturated. 15,000 points, which is what I had before the fall. Yet, I still persisted. Back and forth, my rank teetered from 60, 75, 80%, until I lost all my DP. Nothing but a volley of cyber angels. There was not a single deck that I could play against that would aid me in my reclaiming of my DP. 15 games of going first, 15 games against cyber angels, 15 L's. My worst streak in the entire tournament. I was defeated. I was demoralized. I was disgusted. Until, in the L, I found hope. In the L, I found victory. For after a loss, Kaiba unlocked his skill of balance. That's when I looked down at my hand. I had been dueling on my gladiator beast mat this whole time. And then I realized, now is the time. Now is the time to not give up. It's the time to rise. It's the time to strike back. It's now the time for the gladiator beast. Now that the Kaiba Cup tournament has come to a close and the final rankings are being tallied, it's time to reflect on the past mistakes and misdeeds that was accumulated for this tournament. The first thing I'd like to say is that the Kaiba Cup tournament for me was a lot of fun. I truly enjoyed it. And for all the experiences that I had, I would say this is the best one by far. Eliminating cheaters and somewhat balancing the game provided a great playthrough experience for me. However, King of Games is still a joke. The ranking system makes no sense, and it's 100% based on luck and probability. You can play things like Cyber Angels and Gladiator Beasts or whatever else you want to play in King of Games, but based on the ranking system, how it continuously promotes long play sessions rather than a point system such as the Kaiba Cup, I believe that this is a broken institution and does not encourage competitive play. But what it does encourage is cheese play. For those who played in the Kaiba Cup rankings and you feel disappointed that you did not hit the ranking that you desired, do not feel bad. For every L is an opportunity to learn. Use it.